I'm being rude. I should at least put a shirt on. Nobody wants to see me shirtless. Give me 1 second.
This is Ducey Davis. Welcome to the leap of death. See the guy way over there? But from this rock here next to me, where those kids are sitting, this is where Mr. BPD will make the leap. I have a wife and daughter over there. I work for my dad doing construction. It's Saturday now. If I don't show up Monday for work, or if I'm injured and unable to work, he's gonna kill me. It's gotta be at least 30 feet, maybe 50 feet. It doesn't look too bad. I'm about to slip off the rock now. Hopefully.
Borderline personality disorder. It's too hot for this. I'm sorry, guys. Or guys and gals and everybody. I can't do it. Oh my god, I can't even get it off. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna suffocate. I'm gonna suffocate to death. Come on, get off my face hole. We'll do it like that. It's off my face hole. Now I look like one of those rich people. Yeah, one of those people that has a name like Todd or Chad.
Name was Russell.
They're referred to usually as the Todd or the Chad. So they usually got the little gay scarf. Just, just saying. Oh, God, I'm so tired. I haven't slept in a month. That's not an appropriate thing to say. Not appropriate at all.
Sitting there, flipping us off, taking what very well may be his last smoke. Whoa, and there just went somebody.
I got me a good old cup of coffee that I get the pleasure of drinking from my personalized Mr. BPD coffee mug, which is always exciting. If you would like your own Mr. BPD coffee mug, well, there is a link in the description to where you can order one. They're really high quality, good stuff, almost like Grandma used to make. One could even say, damn, like Grandma used to make. Oh, I'm so hot and sweaty and itchy and yeah. I go to work, I make donuts, I get covered in grease and glitter and human feces. Anyway, I get covered in shit is what I'm trying to say. And then I come home and the water heater is broken. Well, it's not really broken. When I say broken, I mean... Oh my
BPD just stood up. Could this be it?
Go back to making your tail.
He doesn't want me to pay attention. I'm just waiting for it. Anticipation. It's starting to get intense. You know what else is intense? Sleeping bags. Sleeping bags.
Sleeping bags.
Anticipation's about as built as it will get. I so see you jumping, and this guy's going to be right underneath you, and you're going to land on him.
What guy?
The guy in the paddle thing.
been doing podcasts. You know why? Well, I'll tell you why. You're going to hear it regardless. I always look like shit. I have to take cold showers, and it takes a lot to get the courage up to do that. And I'm tired because I work, and so when I get around, see, like right now, I look like shit, and I've been tired, and I'm covered in stuff, and I know there's people out there watching this thinking, my God, Mr. BPD, what is wrong with you? Come back to us, Mr. BPD, whatever it is, all of us together, we can overcome it, and we can bring you back to health. Don't do all the cocaine before filming. In life, sometimes your best course of action is no course of action at all. Bam! Your mind's blown. I blew your fucking mind. I know. How can the best course of action be no action whatsoever? How could that ever work out? It does, sometimes. Actually, a lot of times. Maybe. For me. And for you. But we'll never know if we don't try. If I was an individual that was concerned about offending people or being nice, any of that stuff, I would probably be sitting here about to, do some real pussy shit, like say that I was sorry or I went, I attacked the fan base too much. Luckily for me, I'm not one of those individuals, and I stand by what I said. I mean, I spoke the truth. The truth hurts sometimes. See, my last podcast, I was a little bit perturbed that all of you out there aren't doing what I feel is your part of this relationship that we have. And this is the way I see our relationship. Here it is as I make these videos and I try to give you some good tidbits of information on BPD, how to deal with it if you have it, and how to deal with it if you love somebody that has it. And when I can't provide that, I try to at least give you a chuckle or a laugh, or at least entertain you. I try to be a good dancing bear and just hit my chimes, right? Well, since I do that, since I'm giving you all of this, that your part is to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, buy merchandise if I have it, to pay me to give you life advice, even though I have successfully taken my life and drove it straight into the fucking wall at like 150 miles an hour, or Mach 3, whichever one you want to use. If you'd like to pay me to give you some crappy advice, or maybe some good advice, or at least talk to you, there's a link for that too. And I've dropped prices. It's no longer $200. It's now like $3.99. So I mean, it's a good time to pick up on that deal. So the last podcast, I mean, you guys weren't doing your part, and you girls too. The females also weren't doing their part. The guys and the girls and the women and the men were not doing their part. Nobody was hitting the subscribe button. No bells were being ring-a-ding-dinged. And I definitely wasn't getting a buttload of cash coming in. Therefore, in my last podcast, I decided it was time to, a little tough love. I mean, I don't care. I'll punch him in the tit. I'll punch a dude in the tit too, so don't be all thinking I won't. I really shouldn't punch nobody in the tit, though. It's rude. I was upset at all of you for stuff you didn't even agree to. Like, I came up with, here is your portion of the deal. And I was upset because nobody was doing their portion, but you don't know. You never signed up. You never agreed to that. Therefore, I mean, why am I letting it affect me and expecting things out of others that, I mean, we should never ever expect anything out of other people, Maybe you don't know. I didn't know. Nothing's a guarantee, and nobody owes you a damn thing. That is really hard for me to, That is a bitter, bitter pill for me to swallow. I'm Mr. fucking BPD. The world owes me everything, right? Nobody came to me 5 years ago and was like, you know what you need to do? You need to make borderline videos. We need that. There was no need for it. If I wasn't doing videos, there'd be somebody else doing videos. There's plenty of people doing videos on borderline. I'm not special. You see how it was hard for me to say that? Because I'm saying I'm not special. I don't believe I'm not special, though, because I think I'm very special. Because my old story was way better than this one. I pussied out onto the rock and jumped. It's not as good as, like...
But you still jumped.
Well, the jury's still out on that one. There's a tiny rock that I could hit.
I think it's a leaf. I'm thinking we work our way right down there and start down there.
No. I'm almost thinking it'd be better from there if I can't sit down. And I gotta, like, really give it... Like, I gotta make sure I clear it, so, like, make more of, like, an effort.
And you can go over me and I'll get a really good shot. Right up the shorts.
Okay, come on.
You know what would really piss him off? If I just went and jumped. Oh, there's another paddleboarder. Pretty sure that's a hipster. Got the ponytail, beard. Everything gets hotter when the sun goes down. We'll be here a while though before the sun goes down.
What did you say?
I said we'll be here a while before the sun goes down. Now he's got motivation.
Now I got an audience. Oh.
Just turn off the brain for about 2 seconds.
Just pretend I'm a teenager again?
There you go.
Okay. Because, yeah, when I was a teenager, I didn't give a fuck. I did just fine. I didn't even have alcohol. Okay. Okay. I can't even run. Like, I'm so old, my hips are like... Buggy! Oh my God! All coked up or doing dishes and got YouTube on in the background. I've been there. That's where I spend most of my time. Watching YouTube videos. So most of the time, I'm on the other end of it. I'm not the one, you know, presenting the video and expecting people to give me stuff. I'm usually the one watching the video, really getting annoyed when the YouTuber stops the video momentarily to promote stuff that annoys the piss out of me, because that's not why I'm watching the video. I'm not watching the video to hear about their merch, or to be told to hit the subscribe button and ring-a-ding-ding the bell, or smash the bell, or hit the bell with a cucumber, whatever fancy way they try to say the same shit that everybody's got to say. Ones that really bug me are at the beginning of the video where it'll be like, well, first, a message from our sponsor, and it's always that Shadow War game. Shadow War is excellent. And you know these motherfuckers don't play the game, right? Oh, by the way, Shadow War or whatever, if you're out there, I'll totally plug your shit. Fucking hook me up. I'm plugging your shit right now. And I'm doing a better job than the people you're paying. So give me some of that money, y'all. Shadow Rage War or whatever fucking game it is. And it's always so disingenuous. Like if I were to just, at the beginning of the video, be all like, we're going to talk about some borderline stuff, but first, I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Shadow War Sucky Ass App. You know, it's amazing. I'll find myself not even doing videos because I'm so stuck in the world of Shadow War Sucky App. And it's great because they give me the opportunity to level up and to get my skill set up. And I can play with my friends from around the world, even though I always say I don't have friends. But now that I have this game, I can play with my friends from around the world. So be sure to go check it out. And you can find me playing there, and we can play against each other. Yes, sir, we can. And I'm being genuine. Shadow Rage Sucky app. Go get it today. I know, it's ruined my life. You can ruin your life too. It's like, wow. I mean, I'll do it too. I'll sell out. I don't give a fuck. But, I mean, I'm just pissed I can't sell out, I guess. How hypocritical am I when I'm expecting that the shit that annoys me isn't going to annoy all of you, and that any of you are going to rush to go buy my merch or give me money just for no real good reason except I would like it. I don't do it. Even creators I really think are talented, because they're out there and their work is just great. It's always a joy. I wait for them to make videos, and after a couple weeks of not making, I start getting pissed. I start jonesing for them, and then I gotta go watch their old shit, and it's like, God, I need another hit of their video. And then finally they make a video, and it's, thank God. And will I support them? Will I buy their merch? Fuck no. Will I hit the subscribe button? Maybe. Generally, though, I'm going to probably, it's going to be by accident, usually. I don't know why that is. You would think that I would understand more. But see, I can't do that because I don't make enough money. I'm poor. I'm a starving artist. And I don't like to do real work. But see, the truth is, even if I had a lot of money, I probably wouldn't do it. Trying to figure out a way of using vagina like ball sack, but I can't think of it. There is nobody out there that would have the gall to try to say that life wasn't hard. So we all agree on that. I was making my life even harder with this impossible task that is completely out of my hands, that I shouldn't even have any part in. It was, why? Why was I doing it? Because I felt I could get somewhere. I felt if I kept putting in effort, if I kept putting in maximum effort, which honestly, okay, well, it wasn't. If I kept putting in a good 10% of effort every once in a while, that, I'd be just woohoo, everything would work out for me. You're uncomfortable and you make an ass out of yourself because you're uncomfortable and you're so focused on that it completely debilitates you to be able to function without being all weird. Life doesn't make sense. How just backing off and deciding that it's not worth all the crap that you're putting, all the energy that you're spending on something that is something that's not obtainable anyway and is out of your control and it's just some kind of fantasy thing. What would have happened if, okay, let's say the last podcast I did, right? It somehow worked and I kicked everybody in the butt, right? Like, hey, I'm special, give me some shit. And everybody did. Like, everybody that watched the video decided to buy merch and send money and all this. I would have attained whatever I've been striving for, but it can't happen every week. It's not something that, and even if I obtained it, would I be happy? Would I have achieved something? Or would I just want more? Would that still not be good enough? I don't think it would be good enough. I don't think I could ever be satisfied with anything, no matter what I say. You know why? Because I have proof. Been so many times in my life I've been completely down and out. When I was on the streets, my main thing was if I had a place, like, I just wanted a bedroom with a TV that I could spend one night in. just to be able to fall asleep watching some shitty TV in a bed in a warm place was almost like if I got 1 billion subscribers and a shit ton of money started falling out my butthole. It was the same thing, and it was that important. And when I did get it, I was so happy with it for a moment. Then, suddenly, just having a room with a TV in it wasn't good enough. Because, well, I didn't have cable. So then I had to get cable. And that wasn't good enough either, because I realized there's nothing on cable. Then I realized the TV, it's actually more annoying than anything. It was keeping me awake. And no matter what I get or obtain or anything like that, it's never enough. It might satisfy me for a little bit, but it doesn't satisfy me for very long. And then I'm back to just maximum effort. Stressing myself out, being a dick to everybody. And if I can't achieve it, if I can't achieve that spot that I'm trying to get to in the future, if my present is a nightmare, a hellish place to live in, because I'm striving to get to that future event that will never, ever come. Because you'll never make it to the future. You'll always be in the present. No matter what. It's insanity. It really is insanity. The other day I was talking to an individual. I was trying to express my feelings and how I felt about life in general. And I thought it was a deep conversation. And I thought we were really connecting. Suddenly, though, they completely, just out of nowhere, spoke over me with, I can't be here for the next 10 hours. I got shit to do. And nobody ever knows when you're going to shut up. So I got to go. And then they just left. I never got to finish conveying what I was trying to convey. And I feel that, maybe in these videos, maybe there's somebody already out there that's like, I ain't got 10 hours to listen to this shit, and they've already left. Maybe they haven't. Or maybe nobody has any idea what I'm talking about right now, and I haven't conveyed anything. Most likely, everybody's asleep right now. And this video just happened to come on randomly, and they don't even know they're watching it. I couldn't even get angry about that situation. They had shit to do. I can understand that. The point that I am trying to make, good people, is it doesn't matter. You know what matters? Here's what matters. Realizing that right now, right this moment, you have no problems. And try to think of what your problem is right at this moment. You probably don't have one. Well, if I were to have to pick one, it would probably be that I don't know when to shut up or to convey my thoughts where they don't go off into a ramble. But see, that's not really a problem at this moment. Because it can't be a problem. It blows your mind, or my mind, or something. So hopefully you get what I'm saying. Maybe I can read something out of a book that I'm not going to promote. And the reason I'm not going to promote the book is because it's the best book I have ever read. It has completely changed my whole point of view on the world and science and relationships and those little green things that sometimes appear in the corners of our eyeballs, or, when we wake up. Which I actually knew the name of those at one point, but fuck it, I forgot. So, I should promote this book, but I'm not going to. You know why? Because then you would go read the book, right? And, well, I would say almost 99.9% of everything I talk about probably comes out of this book. So you wouldn't need Mr. BPD. But that almost sounds like I'm just stealing from the... I'm not stealing from the book. The book sums it up way faster than I do. Anyway, since the book has knowledge, I'll read you a little bit from the book and maybe it'll convey what I'm trying to convey. I'm just going to go to a random part though, and so it might not. So here we go. Let's find out what the great book says. Are you polluting the world or cleaning up the mess? You are responsible for your inner space. Nobody else is, just as you are responsible for the planet. As within, so without. If humans clear inner pollution, then they will also cease to create outer pollution. I'd like to know what you think about that. If anybody happens to know this book and recognize that from the book, and then put it in the comment section, well, Lottie fucking da, and you're an ass. Until next time, keep on keeping on.
You did it! Look at that splash! Holy crap! You live? You did it! That was awesome! Hey, where's your shorts?
Where's your shorts? Honestly, though.
Crap! That means I gotta do it. That sucks.
Really? Is that like a deal?
No, but he's my best friend, and I can't let him do it without me doing it. Especially since he's older than I am.
Well, you got this. I'll tell you too.
I gotta wait till he gets his
Is there any like
phone.
or like
Okay, I think that was it. We can stop recording now.